I'm going to go over the parts of the boat. The bow is the front of the boat, and you can remember that because when you bow forward, right? So what is this? Bow. Exactly. Okay.
We're not trying to turn kids into boat builders and ship captains and environmental scientists specifically, although some of them have become that. We're trying to give them tools that they can use to go in whatever direction they want. And so linking what we're doing here to the rest of their lives is a really, really important aspect of what we do.
So today is an opportunity to ask as many questions as you can think of, really feel what this program is all about, and learn. So when we go back, we can work on replicating the same kind of impact.
I think there's a lot at stake in individual kids' lives. Many of them say that if they weren't part of rocking the boat, they don't know what they'd be doing, where they'd be, how they would have gotten through high school, how they would have gotten a job, how they wouldn't have gotten into all sorts of trouble.
This is the shop. It's roughly divided in half. So this is the student half, so 9th and 10th graders. Tito and Vassos are boat-related program assistants. They were both students when they were, well, you started in 9th grade, right? And Vassos, what grade were you in? 9th. Wow, that's awesome. And in fact, Tito, you started when you were with St. Nations, right? Like 7th grade or something like that? Yeah. We don't have the luxury of being surrounded by forests like you guys have down on the eastern shore of Maryland. So we have to go a ways. But every so often we get lucky. And then in 2009, in the near Botanical Garden, just up the Bronx River, there's this, what they call the last stand of old growth forest that they're like fire hydrants every 20 feet because they're so concerned about it, getting harmed and so forth. But a 265-year-old white oak tree blew down in the storm, and we got a 20-foot length of it and swatted up and built, probably about 4 boats out of it. And so to build boats out of a tree that grew up along the Bronx River to then, of course, go back onto the Bronx River was a pretty special thing. It's just so important to understand where things come from. And my feeling is that you care about things when you know where they come from. When they just show up and they're so disposable, they don't matter nearly as much. But if you understand that this didn't always used to look like this beautiful board, this actually came from an apartment building in Chelsea, or Soho. This is an old beam, reclaimed lumber that we got from the construction site. But that these things have to change in order to get to the place where they are. You might not throw out that shirt so easily because you realize what it took to make it. And I think the whole idea of creating value, or not even creating it, more acknowledging the value that the things around us have, makes us all care about those things and of course, about ourselves. Why don't we get your help moving the boats down to the water?
All right, ready, and pull, and pull, and pull, and pull. Speed up in front of you.